Well, what can I say? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is certainly not dying anytime soon. Back in February of this year, Nintendo teased that new characters were also making their way into the Booster Course Pass DLC, starting with Birdo. Upon the release of Wave 4 in March of this year, we can see that 5 more characters will be added to the DLC through to the end of 2023. But who will they be? That is what we're going to discuss today. Today we will be predicting the 5 characters I would like to see in the Booster Course Pass DLC. Before we get started, thank you so much for making my track predictions video the most popular video on my channel. It really means a lot, and if you haven't done so already, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and smash the like button. So without further ado, let's talk about my characters' predictions for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Okay then, so we will need to clarify a couple of things before diving into this predictions video. Firstly, this video does contain prefix data mine information and thus light spoilers. However, we cannot assume all this info is accurate unless Nintendo confirms it. We have seen them shuffle the tracks around from Wave 3, and so we cannot fully confirm whether that prefix remains in its slot. So how many will be added with each wave? Well, with Wave 4 only releasing 1 character, I think they will come at increasing intervals. In this case, Wave 5 will have 2 and Wave 6 will have 3. I also don't think we will be seeing any reskins of any already seen characters from the roster. We already have 5 Marios and 4 Peaches for crying out loud, and I think that wastes too much of the roster slots. Another thing to notify is that I think every tour track, both City and Nitro, correct until December 2023, will be included in this DLC. From the remaining tour tracks yet to be added to the Booster Course Pass DLC, we can determine which characters will be likely to make the cut. Since tours generally go on for 2 weeks and then vanish after that period, I think it's a good way for Nintendo to store their work on Mario Kart Tour in 8 Deluxe. I also believe that all the retro tracks in this DLC will be from Mario Kart Tour, with a few exceptions here and there. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into the predictions. Firstly, this is my most certain prediction of the 5 characters thanks to a recent Mario Kart Tour Nitro stage, and that is Piranha. This character first appeared in Mario Kart Double Dash and wasn't anywhere to be seen until Mario Kart Tour during the summer of 2022. Now, starting this point, I mentioned a recent Mario Kart Tour Nitro track which ties in with Piranha, and that is Piranha Plant Cove. Now, as I mentioned in my clarification, I still believe that every tour track correct until December 2023 will be included in the Booster Course Pass. Now, with the release of Piranha Plant Cove in Mario Kart Tour, I think the character will most definitely appear in this DLC. Piranha's presence shows up in multiple places across the track, and not seeing him along with the release of Piranha Plant Cove would just be bizarre. Mario Kart Tour has recently released the 3rd and final variant of Piranha Plant Cove, thus completing the route ready for 8 Deluxe. Seriously, if Piranha is not on this roster along with this track, I don't know what other character will be releasing with it. Next on my list, we've got the singing sensation Pauline. Pauline started off as a damsel in distress in the early days, but got a big break upon singing Jump Up Superstar for Mario Odyssey. People might go against me here since New York Minute had already been released in the Turnip Cup, but allow me to explain. From the prefix data mines, Wave 5 has a GameCube track in the Double Cherry Cup, and I think we'll be seeing Daisy Cruiser at that point. Daisy Cruiser has been released for Mario Kart Tour, and I think the track is perfect for the summer since I'm calling for Wave 5 to be released at some point late June or late July. Now, if you know Pauline from recent years, you know she's a great singer in Mario Odyssey, and the cruisers do have these music bands on board. If this is the case, then Pauline should be the best choice. Also, her clothing shows a lot of the summer vibes for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. Perfect to make her a part of Wave 5. Some other summer courses might also zoom into this wave, increasing the likelihood. Pauline also got released for Mario Strikers Battle League Football too, so that is another point. The next character is Donkey Kong's ever-energetic companion, Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong first appeared in Mario Kart Double Dash and later in Mario Kart Wii. Since then, he has been left out of the picture until Tour, where he was added as a playable character. There have been multiple Kongs across Mario Kart history, but in terms of making the cut, I'd say Diddy will be the best bet. Obviously, you can't have a Donkey Kong without Diddy Kong, and the Donkey Kong Country series fully establishes that partnership to its full potential. I know Tropical Freeze introduced further companions for DK, but Diddy Kong is the closest associated with him. With more GameCube tracks coming into the future waves, I'm calling for either Dino Jungle or DK Mountain for those tracks. Both are closely associated with the Diddy Kong character and have been released in Tour. It still baffles me that Diddy Kong is not in 8 Deluxe, but now I believe it's Nintendo's chance to include him, especially since he got released for Mario Strikers along with Pauline, so there's an added bonus. Now the next character had me running into a bit of a conundrum for a while, but in the end I've decided to pick Funky Kong. This had me going into a lot of debate for a while and might explain why the video is released so late, since I am doubtful they would add 2 Kongs to the party. But I am including him anyway, since Funky Kong has become a firm fan favourite amongst many Mario Kart fans, including me. He made his debut in Mario Kart Wii and wasn't anywhere else to be seen until Mario Kart Tour in 2020. Furthermore, the other reason to release him is that Wii Rainbow Road was recently released as a retro track in Mario Kart Tour, which I think confirms we will be seeing the track in the Spiny Cup. The prefix datamine says that a Wii track will be present here, so I think we will be seeing it there. Since the blue shell has become an icon for Mario Kart Wii, and with Wii Rainbow Road being released there, Funky Kong will be the perfect bro for the cut. And the final character I'm rooting for is, oh please let him be in the game, Kamek. Kamek has been treated quite poorly throughout Mario Kart's history, repeatedly being left out of the games. He was due to appear in Mario Kart 64 but was ultimately scrapped. He was then about to appear in Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, but again he got scrapped. Kamek did eventually get released in Tour along with the coin box, only the best item in the game, am I right? So many thoughts have sprung up as to why he should be included. I think Kamek would perfectly match the night aesthetic from Wii Rainbow Road and Tour Vancouver Velocity, and I highly doubt they'll be switching around those tracks to Wave 5. Vancouver Velocity's winter aesthetic is perfect for the end of 2023, and Rainbow Road is pretty much a set finale. Kamek is also quite closely associated with Bowser, and I think we might be seeing a Bowser's Castle remake in either Wave 5 or Wave 6. Interestingly, there's not been a single retro Bowser's Castle anywhere in 8 Deluxe. Kamek might be in Wave 5 should SNES Bowser Castle 3 be included in place of Vanilla Lake, or Wave 6 if a future GameCube Bowser's Castle is included. Also, this might be a long shot, but Kamek was advertised on one of the Coconut Mall posters for Kamek Bookstore. Could this be a new Nitro track, I wonder? Probably not, but the presence of Kamek in that poster gives me more high hopes that he will return. Right, so here are my predictions all together, but what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Like before, I'm probably going to get some right and some wrong, but we'll see what happens. I've been Marky Boy, and this has been my characters predictions video for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. Like and subscribe to see more, and I have some videos on screen to check out too. Remember, I have some social media networks in the description down below. Have a great day until the next video. Bye bye.